He rose from a Siberian village with no title, no army, and no official power. Yet by the final years of the Russian Empire, some believed he was the one truly pulling the strings. Grigory Rasputin was born in 1869 in a small Siberian village. He had little education and spent his early life working on a farm. But after a religious awakening in his 20s, Rasputin began traveling as a wandering mystic and preacher. His reputation for spiritual insight and healing grew, and eventually brought him to St. Petersburg, the capital of Imperial Russia. There, he gained the attention of powerful figures in the Russian Orthodox Church and aristocracy. But his life changed forever when he was introduced to Tsar Nicholas II and Tsarina Alexandra. Their only son Alexei suffered from hemophilia, a life-threatening blood disorder. After doctors failed to help, Rasputin was called in. Like following one of his prayer sessions, Alexei's condition appeared to improve. Whether it was faith, coincidence, or something else, Alexandra was convinced Rasputin had healed her son. From that moment on, Rasputin became a close confidant of the royal family. As World War I dragged on, and the Tsar left to command troops at the front, Alexandra leaned more heavily on Rasputin for guidance. Not just personally, but politically. He recommended ministers, influenced appointments, and gained a powerful reputation in the court. Outside the palace, this caused growing suspicion and outrage. Many in the Russian elite believed Rasputin was manipulating the royal family and destabilizing the government. His presence became a symbol of everything that was going wrong in the empire. In 1916, a group of nobles decided he had to be eliminated. They lured him to a private residence under false pretenses. According to accounts, he was poisoned but didn't die. Then shot and fell, but reportedly got up. Shot again, beaten, and eventually drowned in a frozen river. The exact details are debated, but the story of Rasputin's death became as legendary as his life, feeding into the myth that he was nearly impossible to kill. A few months later, the Russian Revolution swept through the country. The Romanovs were overthrown, and Rasputin in life and in death became a symbol of a crumbling empire. So, who was he? History still debates the details. But one thing is certain. Rasputin's rise from a remote Siberian village to the center of Russian power remains one of the most bizarre and dramatic stories of the 20th century. In the end, he left behind no throne, no laws, and no legacy of leadership. Just a question that still lingers. How did one man with no power on paper come to haunt the fate of an empire?